Okay, I got something I want to address right quick. Now, when Pacquiao and Marquez fought, every time they fought, it was a war. And when Marquez fought Mayweather, Mayweather shut Marquez down completely. Mayweather won every single round, and it was easy work for Mayweather. But a lot of people are thinking that just because Marquez got completely shut down by Mayweather, they thinking that the same thing is going to happen with Pacquiao. And that is not going to happen. Because styles make fights. And I'm going to explain why the Pacquiao versus Mayweather fight is going to be competitive and why Marquez has such a hard time with Mayweather and why Pacquiao is going to give Mayweather a good fight. See, let me start off with Marquez. See, Marquez and Mayweather are both counterpunchers, but the way they fight is completely different. See, Marquez is the kind of guy that wants his opponent to come to him, and when his opponent comes at him, Marquez doesn't mind getting into a brawl. And when he's exchanging punches with his opponent, that's when Marquez lands his counters, because he's able to time his opponent and catch his opponent off guard. And as we obviously see with Pacquiao, he was the aggressor fighting against Marquez. Pacquiao was always coming at Marquez and getting into exchanges, and that's when Marquez was able to catch Pacquiao with his punches. See, Pacquiao would catch Marquez with his punches because Pacquiao was faster, had faster hand speed, and because of his foot speed, he's able to get in real quick. But because of Marquez's timing, when Pacquiao would come at him, Marquez would always be able to time Pacquiao, and that's why they had 4 great fights. It's because Pacquiao's style was a good matchup for Marquez to deliver an exciting fight. When Mayweather fought Marquez, if you notice, Mayweather didn't go after Marquez at all. Mayweather kept Marquez at a distance, and he used his reach advantage to keep Marquez at a distance. And because Marquez doesn't have good footwork and doesn't have fast hands, it was easy for Floyd to use his superior reflexes to avoid all of Marquez's punches. And Floyd actually pretty much basically flipped the script on Marquez and forced Marquez to come after Mayweather. That took Marquez right out of his comfort zone, because Marquez is used to his opponents coming at him. And Floyd basically did the opposite and forced Marquez to come after Floyd, which put Marquez out of his comfort zone. And like I said, Floyd having faster hands, faster reflexes, and good footwork, Marquez just couldn't land that many punches. Marquez only landed like, what, 69 punches for the whole fight? That's very low. But like I said, Mayweather didn't brawl. He boxed and kept Marquez at a distance. And that's why Marquez got shut down, because it was a bad style matchup. Because by Marquez being a counterpuncher, Floyd forced Marquez to become the aggressor, which is not Marquez's style. And that pretty much just messed Marquez all up. Now, well, Floyd, we all know he's a master at boxing. But look at what his weakness is. He doesn't like brawling. He doesn't like to brawl at all. Look at the Ricky Hatton fight when Ricky Hatton fought Floyd. Notice how Floyd, even though Floyd won that fight, and he did knock out Ricky Hatton, look at Floyd's mannerisms. Look at his face. Floyd was not having a good time in that fight, because Ricky Hatton was always basically in Floyd Mayweather's chest. Now, we all know that Ricky Hatton can't box at all. He's just a brawler. But Ricky Hatton was good at cutting off the ring, He was good at getting close to Floyd, and he was good at basically just making it a rough, ugly fight, which is what boxers hate. They hate being in those rough, ugly fights, and that's Ricky Hatton's specialty, is brawling and making it rough and ugly. Same with Maidana. Notice how Floyd wasn't having a good time in either one of those fights, especially that first fight. Floyd got bruised up pretty good in that fight. And we all know that Maidana is one of the dirtiest fighters in the game. I mean, he will do anything he has to rough you up. Elbows, headbutts, low blows. He'll do whatever he has to do. See, as you can see, Floyd doesn't like dealing with pressure. He can adjust to it, but he doesn't like being in those situations. Now, as we all know, Pacquiao is a clean fighter. He's not going to be using no roughhouse tactics like Hatton and Maidana. But Pacquiao applies a different type of pressure because he throws those combinations a lot. He's a combination punch fighter. He likes to get in, throw them combinations, and get out. So that's the kind of pressure that Pacquiao is going to give Floyd, which is going to make Floyd uncomfortable, is all those crazy punches coming from crazy angles. But here's the thing. Pacquiao has fast hands. Marquez doesn't have fast hands. Pacquiao has good footwork, and Marquez does not. Pacquiao having fast hands, good footwork, and being able to throw those combinations, that's what's going to make it a good fight against Floyd. And that's why it's going to be a good competitive fight, because Pacquiao has the physical attributes that Marquez does not have. Marquez's biggest weapon was timing. It wasn't hand speed, it was timing. Because Marquez is not fast, but he knows how to time his opponents coming in. But like I said, with Pacquiao having fast hands and throwing those combinations, that's gonna give Floyd some problems. And that's why a lot of people are looking forward to this fight, because they know Pacquiao is going to be throwing a lot of punches. He's not going to fade in those late rounds, and he's going to apply pressure to Floyd. I think Floyd's going to get bruised up in this fight like he did against Maidana. It's going to be a good fight. But like I said, styles make fights. Marquez was a bad style matchup against Floyd because Floyd was too slick, too fast, and he basically took Marquez out of his comfort zone. Marquez had slow hands, and with Floyd's fast reflexes, it was easy for Floyd. But now he's going to be dealing with a fighter with fast hands and Pacquiao, and it's going to be a whole different fight. Just because Marquez got shut down by Floyd, that's not going to happen when Mayweather fights Pacquiao. It's going to be a good competitive fight. And I just wanted to address this issue because there are a lot of people that think Pacquiao is going to get shut out, and I just don't see that happening. So that's basically all I got to say about that.